Please welcome your Houston Texans.
On the Tampa Bay side of the field, head coach Todd Bowles. His side staying on the road to begin the year. They got that win last week, hoping to do the same now. His counterpart on the opposing sideline, Texans head coach DeMeco Ryans. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can will them to the victory here in week 2. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. This is Chase McLaughlin on to handle the opening kick. And we're off on EA Sports. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Stroud
27-yard line.
has a man downfield. It's Collins. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
That's good for a Texans first down.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Chubb here on 1st down. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
11 more yards. That's another.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Stroud. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down at the 19.
First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Texans first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Chubb. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
On the tackle.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Fullback trying to power it across. They stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives, attributes pop up right away. Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Right back to Irving now. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
First down, Buccaneers.
Complete, Mike Evans. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week.
48-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's the give to Irving. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Irving, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Tampa Bay.
Opening drive, about to break into field goal range. We got 1st and 10 at the 44. Once again, Irving. Taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 12.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
The Texans 31-yard line.
He finds Evans left side, and he drives it forward to maybe the 27. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. And number 9 of the drive is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Baker now from the gun. He beams one deep right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message sent pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down.
You know, you call that toss play, it's almost like a challenge to cornerbacks, Kate. You're challenging their will and their want to. Can they get down there in time to make contact behind the line? In this case, the challenge accepted and mission accomplished.
This is complete to Schultz. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
It's a gain of 6. makes it 3rd and 4.
Stroud now on 3rd. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
And the Texans, first down.
Putting a receiver in motion.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Chubb up the middle. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
He was tackled at the
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Called down by Christian Izzian.
That's a gain of 4.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Now it's Stroud. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Stroud from the pistol. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Tampa Bay.
They'll run this with Irving. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Mayfield now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Mayfield to throw for it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
A gain of 10. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Give for the first time to Rashad White. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down from the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers make it a 9-point advantage. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game.
Texans nothing.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. They'll start this drive with Marks. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Shotgun now, first round. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
Christian Kirk. A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 19-yard.
Here's Chubb on second down. Give him 9 on that run. And they've got third down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
They'll throw on third and long. Hauled in down the sideline. All on the 45, first and 10.
7 yards. That's good for a Texans.
Throwing is fouled. Cut by Collins on the slant. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Second and 3 now.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down.
They give inside to Chubb. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They're down from the gun. Stroud. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Ooh, snaps a little off, but he adjusts and sends it away. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. On the give, this is Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Irving on the inside give. And he'll get it up to the 44. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 10. And a Buccaneer first down.
Now it's Irving. And he's going to have about 2. It's second down now.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Mayfield's pass complete to Sterling Shepard. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Good stop coming from Henry to O'To'o. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Buccaneers pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. Third and short, Mayfield. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver, and that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And this close to their end zone, they have got to be careful, but still enough time that they could mount something of a drive here before the half. First down throw by Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Chubb running out of the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Houston calls it second timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he'll get it up to the 27. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
That's another Texans first down.
Stroud completes it downfield to Kirk. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Right back to Kirk, and he's got it again. She'll pick up on the play to about the 40. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6.
That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
That's another Houston Texans.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Working quickly here.
Yards. And the Texans first down.
And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good. Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He finds Evans left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Complete to number 13, Mike Evans. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Tampa Bay.
From the gun, Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's a gain of 10. And a Buccaneer first down.
First down, here's Baker. That one's cut along the left sideline.
Mayfield's pass.
And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
Sticking in the air, here's Mayfield. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
It leads to second.
Baker throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Mayfield to throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
You could put that sack right into the coverage sack category. You can see the quarterback, he's scanning, right? He's going through his progressions. 1, 2, 3, nobody's open. And then bam, sack lunch.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. He was good on his first attempt and a second from a little over 45 here. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And they're able to convert despite that errant snap.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Stroud to throw on first down. Finds a man right side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 29-yard line.
Man in motion here. Here's a give to Chubb. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Winfield on the tackle. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. Nico Collins with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game.
Texans 10.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. That last touchdown cuts their lead from 10 to 3, but a chance to restore it right here. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Going with Irving here. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
It's a gain of 10. And a Buccaneer first down.
First down looking to throw. Mayfield completes this one to Otten. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Second down now, 7 to go.
39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 39. Completed to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
First down.
Well carried by Irving. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 15. First down, Buccaneers.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10. It's a gift to White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road with what looked like a very plain play.
Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and short, Mayfield. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
This makes it up to the 25. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Stroud off of play action. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
They send a man in motion. On play action, here's Stroud. Fits it through the middle. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Off the play action, here's Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Here's Stroud again. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Still inches to go on 3rd down.
And less than a yard.
Stroud on the sneak. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Chubb here on 1st down. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans come through with 6. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And they'll take the lead.
Makes the score Texans 17, Buccaneers 16.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Here's the give to Irving. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here's 2nd and 11. Setting up the running back screen. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Mayfield keeps it himself. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
A pickup of 2 yards. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Carry here for Irving. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Second and 6 coming up here. Baker now from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And this one doesn't go far. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
And it's 3rd down.
Mayfield now from the gun. Got his man, it's hot in. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
9 yards. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
A quick throw completed out to the left.
Mayfield's pass.
And he gets back to the line, but no more.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 47.
Going again, it's Mayfield. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
A 56-yard attempt.
Got all of it, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Kate, you remember when Sebastian Janikowski was taken at the 1st round by the Raiders? It was because he could make kicks at this distance. Today, boy, we see kickers seemingly every week getting this job done, but it doesn't in any way minimize the accomplishment.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They begin the drive with Chubb. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Second and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. Second and 8. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Chubb up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to throw, Stroud. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Intended for Jaden Higgins. Incomplete. Christian Isian on the coverage.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Right side cut by Higgins. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards. That's good for a Houston Texans. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down, Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. The right side, Noel has it. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Jalen Noel. That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and
Throwing
7.
on 3rd down, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Christian Kirk.
Christian Kirk, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Punt formation for the Texans.
Oh, slow snap there. And it's blocked.
Every single punt should be out quick. Can't be a hiccup. No hesitation. If there's an extra second at any point, you really do give one of those guys off the edge time to go get it and put their hand on it.
The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. 1st down, here's Baker. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Throwing again is Baker. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Catch made left side by Abuka. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this is no good from this distance. Issues on the snap will doom you every time. And the lead stays at 2.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. Texans are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They run it from the gun with Chubb. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
From the 27. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense set for a first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Well done. Marks gets it. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second down.
Running right with Chubb. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
As we're into the fourth quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one is noble, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Bucs to the line, first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. All right, here we go, second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No connection on the last play, and out it's third down.
Coverage by Kalen Bullock.
Back to throw it. Evans brings in the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Round throwing here on first. Stays in the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Dalton Schultz, incomplete. Brings up third down and 10.
He's back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And that brings up fourth and long. The Texans set to punt. And he's going to try to avoid having a second one blocked here. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Buccaneers down by only 1. Second down now, 7 to go. He'll look to throw it. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 3rd down.
Let's hear it, Texans fans, because it's 3rd down.
Throwing now. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Complete to Bucky Irving. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Here he is to throw. He finds Evans, left side. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
Mike Evans. A gain of 21 yards. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Back to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Setting up to pass. He's got it near the 10. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
At the 10-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Man, Brock saw his versatility in back-to-back plays, switching things up. This time he runs it in himself to add 2 to that touchdown strike.
It is so deflating to a defense, so tough to defend a quarterback that first beats you with his arms, and then he puts those 2, as he said, on with his legs. This dude is a true dual-threat difference maker.
Out now come the Texans on offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. 50 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Stroud now. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
10 yards to go.
Here he is to throw. It is caught left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Texans, 1st down.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Complete to Chubb. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Complete to Nick Chubb.
Houston calls it 2nd timeout.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44.
Here's Stroud again. Right side cut by Higgins. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Gain of 11. That's good for a Houston Texans.
Again, Stroud. Into traffic, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Final timeout called by the Texans.
That's another Texans first down.
First down, Stroud. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
that
3.
spike freezes time, 16 seconds to go. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So this kick now to force overtime. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. So this kick now to force overtime. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
35-yard line.
First down, here's Baker. Looking for a target. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans, they're stopped on the return. So a turnover on the final play of regulation, and this game is not over yet. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. Well, they couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, partner, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and hopefully help them start this overtime period by taking the lead. Into the hands of Schultz. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
13 yards on the play. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yeah, and that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Stroud from the pistol. That's caught. This is Kirk. And they get get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They go play action with Stroud. It's into the hands of Chubb. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. He keeps it and takes off. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here we go, second and very long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, third down coming up. Now remember, the other side has a shot to answer a touchdown here with the new overtime rules in the regular season. But that might not even come into play if this opening drive comes up empty.
Yep, and this defense is doing its best so far to make sure all it's going to take is a field goal to win, Kate. They want to win this game with their play on this opening series, and that type of negative play, tackle for loss, is exactly the effort you want.
Hits him on the in route. And a great play does not get the first down. That stop came at the very last moment to bring up fourth.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
On for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
That felt like the game right there, Kate. What a risk they took. He misses, and all the other side needs is a big play, and they're in field goal range. But he doesn't miss. He steps up, and he drives it through. And now they're a stop away from the win.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. Their defense held at least a little, Brock, but the pressure is still on. They need a field goal to keep this game going or a touchdown to end it.
And I can promise you right now, lie detector test in that huddle, every single one of those guys have asked says, I want a touchdown. I'm not even thinking of a field goal. That should be your mindset to go finish this game right now.
Second down now, 7 to go.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 28-yard line.
Irving here from the gun. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
Baker now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
To number 7, Irving. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
A gain of 19 yards. And a Buccaneer first down.
First down throw here, Mayfield. It's Ibuka on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the Texans' 19-yard line.
Baker throwing again. And that's the game. The interception does it. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And they only needed a field goal to end it as their guy connected on an absolute bomb through all the pressure to claim a heck of a win here in overtime. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.